Hello everyone, welcome to William and the Magic Box. Today on our show, we are going to have Ezra. Ezra is from Switzerland, so let's see what Ezra has to say. Enjoy the interview. So hello Ezra, how are you?
I'm good. So we made it, huh?
Yes, absolutely. We've been trying for a while now and we made it today.
I know, yeah. But sometimes good things take a while, so that's okay.
Totally. And your mom, she's feeling better? Your mom, she was in the hospital. She's okay?
Yeah, she had like a hip replacement. So
Uh-huh.
she had a lot of pain for quite a while. You know, women have that more because of their hormones, where the ligaments are and the joints, the layer is fading away,
I see.
and then the bone is moving without anything between, and that creates a lot of pain.
Wow,
And then she had to go have an operation, but she's improving already. Yeah.
amazing.
So she's better.
Yeah. Tell me where you're from, Ezra.
I'm from Switzerland, from Lucerne. I grew up here. Um, and I have a grandfather who was from Czech Republic,
Okay?
and my mom grew up in New York. So
Wow.
I have like international background, but I myself, I grew up here in Switzerland.
Wow. And what's the biggest joy of living in your city, in your town in Switzerland?
The biggest joy, oh, there's many. I think what's very great here is it's very beautiful. A lot of tourists come here to see Lucerne. It's in the middle of the mountains. It has a beautiful lake, a lot of
Wow,
very nice places to have a view, to go into the nature. I myself, next to the creative jobs, I also am a guide. So I take people with me and show them the nice places. So that's
that's amazing.
definitely a lot of fun, yeah.
And how far are you from Zurich?
Zurich is not far. Zurich is maybe 45 minutes by train.
Amazing. And
Mhm.
if I would come, you said about the lake, there's a lake. That's the main place of the city. Like, that's the postcard of the city where people like to visit.
Yeah, I mean the lake. In English, you call it Lake Lucerne, Lake of Lucerne, but that's
Okay.
not it's not the real name. The real name is Lake of Four Cantons, Vierwaldstätter See in German,
Okay.
because four big states of Switzerland reach to that lake. And in English, it works because a lot of tourists come here and then spread out from here to many places. But if you use that name, Lake of Lucerne, in German, many other towns would speak up and say, hold on a second, we're also here. But that works
Interesting.
only in English, yeah.
I see. And besides, as a tourist guide, I believe that you're an actor as well, and a
Yeah,
filmmaker.
exactly. I mean, I come from the arts, so I've been painting for like 30 years, still
Wow.
paint. So do a lot of murals. I did a lot of canvas work, body painting, a lot of different things. And then 7 years ago, I somehow moved more into the moving picture and also started acting.
Wow.
And now it's 7 years later, and I did many projects. Like I think now it's around, yeah, over 100 projects I could participate,
Amazing.
and it's a lot of fun. I love being creative, so it's a new channel, you know.
Amazing. Very good. Ezra, in the beginning of the interview, I always ask my guests on the show to bring something that means a lot to them. So that could be a picture, could be a gift, could be an object. Is anything you could share with us?
Yeah, I actually brought two things because I found the object nice, and also thought the picture is nice. And then I thought, why decide? Why not have two? So the first one is actually this one. This. So
Wow.
this is a picture of my mom as a child with my grandparents in New York, 1956.
Wow. That's
Yeah,
amazing.
yeah, and I grew up with this picture hanging on the wall. And this inspired me very much to travel to the United States, which I did. I traveled to New York and to California many times, always for like 3 months, and also have a lot of friends there and family. and painted a lot of murals with people there. So great
Wow.
journey. The other object is this one.
Okay. It's an
This is
elephant.
this is an elephant, but the cool thing is when you look at it carefully, there's an
Yeah.
elephant inside as well.
Oh my God, yes.
And when I first found this, it was in India actually. Um, I realized it was made in one piece. So when they do that, they have to carve inside and carve a beautiful little elephant inside, connected to the elephant,
Wow.
and then kind of empty out the whole thing in here. So in the end, it's a sculpture in a sculpture, and it's kind of like symbolic for all those trips to Asia I did in the last years, which is
That's
the east. I went a lot to the west, but I also then went a lot to the east, and I love both places.
wow. Thanks for sharing. That's impressive. I love both. I love the picture of your mom in New York City. Oh my God. And also, of course, this sculpture is very unique. I never seen something like that before. That's interesting the way
Yeah,
to
and India was also kind of like the starting point for Asia. Then after I went to Thailand, I went to Philippines, to Cambodia. So been to
wow.
many places. Yeah,
Amazing. Thanks for sharing. Wow.
you're welcome.
Ezra,
What is your picture?
oh my God, I wasn't prepared, but I have so many pictures as well that I could share here right now. Wow.
Yeah, no problem. Just kidding.
Ezra, are you ready to go on a beautiful journey through memories in life and share your point of views?
Sure, that's what I'm
Amazing.
here for, right?
Amazing. Welcome to William and the
Yeah.
Magic Pot. So I have here my best friend. Of random questions. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to play a song just for us to relax before the first question, okay?
Sure, no problem.
Let's do it. Right, before I start the interview, during the journey, if it comes up a question that you don't want to talk about or maybe you don't want to answer, always can take another one, okay?
Sure, no problem.
Amazing. First question is, what do you miss the most from your childhood and why?
Can you repeat that? I couldn't hear
Sure.
properly. Yeah.
What do you miss the most from your childhood memories? What do you miss the most about being a child?
What I miss the most of my childhood?
Yeah.
Ah. Um, I think I'm regaining that again. I think after 40s, it's easier. But for a while, just being in the moment and not think things through. But then when you're over 40, you start relaxing more again, and you get a little bit more this direction again. I
Uh-huh.
think that as a child, it's very special that we don't think about what we're doing. We just do it out of um, inner feeling without thinking, should I do that now or shouldn't I? And I think that's very essential in life that we go for things. Yeah,
And what's the meaning of life for you when you think about life?
life. I thought a couple times about that, and I think life. A lot of people want to see a meaning in life, but I think the meaning is created by living it,
Mm-hmm.
and also by understanding that when things sometimes maybe are difficult, that this is also a very important part, especially because many people uh, look for the problem outside, but usually we project a good wish on something or somebody, and reality just can't fulfill it.
Wow.
And then disappointment comes. But as more as we start understanding the connection and that we still have good intention and maybe placing wishes, but we should not put all the energy in it so we don't fall all the way down and have to rebuild again, which is also something I think when you turn 40 or a little older becomes easier. Let's call it like that. And I think that's a never ending story. Remembering when you have those moments where it's very clear because you shift from maybe a bad feeling again back to feeling better.
Uh-huh.
The learning process is very, very much there. And then we forget about it again. And it happens maybe one more time. And there's more we can kind of remember it even when things are good. That's very important. Remember the learning when things are good. Then I think life becomes much easier.
Yeah, I think it's about navigating through life. I think those lessons just come with age. The older you get, you see life in a different perspective, in a different way, and that's how you learn lessons. That's
Yeah,
how I.
exactly. And it's not so clear. It's not like black and white or only right or left or whatever. It's in the middle.
Totally,
And finding that middle or staying in the middle is a lot connected to how we deal with things
100%,
instead of just experiencing whatever, dealing with something in one way or in another.
totally. Okay, next question. Let's do it.
It's funny, I don't hear any music.
It's okay.
Yeah, that's cool. That's like the old movies.
Next question is: what makes you most uncomfortable about yourself?
Most uncomfortable.
About yourself.
Most uncomfortable. Um, I think it used to be. It's connected to what I said before too. I used to also overthink,
Hmm.
which many do,
Yeah,
and I had to drop that again. And I think that also comes through realization, reflecting,
yeah,
and understanding that you just take your own energy when you do that. Sometimes you just have to let go, and the spontaneous energy, sometimes the things you don't even plan or you don't expect, bring the most beautiful moments. Like acting, when you improvise, for example, you have very special moments, and a script is important too. But only following a script means you ignore those moments, and only improvising, sometimes you lose yourself in the nowhere. So I think a good combination is maybe not too bad. Yeah.
and what do you like the most about being Ezra? What do you like the most about being you?
What I like the most about myself, I think that I am somebody who goes for it,
Hmm.
and I always try. And I think when you don't try, then looking back, that's the worst feeling if you didn't do that. So for me, it's very important to um, move on. Even sometimes you maybe make a mistake or not, but you learn from that, and then you keep on growing. And like I said before, even bad moments are having a big value if you see it.
Totally.
So I always keep going, but sometimes that also, of course, brings you to moments where you should have a break before you break.
Yeah,
But in the end, I think it's important to not get stuck.
totally. Okay, next question. Let's do it. Okay, before the next question, tell me what's the biggest joy of being part of the movie industry as an actor, as a filmmaker? What's the greatest feeling about it?
I think the greatest feeling is being in the creative flow together with people. Because when you create films compared to art, for example, as an
Hmm.
artist, I can just paint my painting without anybody else, which
Right.
is also a beautiful thing, of course. But when you do acting or other jobs in the film industry, then there is no just me. It's always
Yeah,
us. And as more we understand that a film is done by many, many different people, that's a beautiful thing. because the ego then has no place. If it is there, then it's actually holding it back. So it's very cool then to be active together, stimulation in
Hmm.
in the creative process, and in the end, bring it to the sweet spot. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Because that's what art is about, the sweet spot. How can you put it there where you really think that's where I wanted it to be? Not too much, not enough, exactly where it has to be, you know.
And be an artist in your city, do you find easy, or do you need to search for auditions outside, like Zurich or maybe other place in Europe? How does it work based on your experience?
I mean, when you do acting, there's always periods where you have less work.
Hmm.
And there's always periods where suddenly a lot of jobs come after each other. That's
Okay.
just the normal process. Also, when you do an audition or when you do tapes or whatever, and you don't get the job, I just look at it as it's a practice. It's part of what I do. I
Yeah.
enjoy recording the tape, and the outcome is not on me, like if I get the job or not. But luckily, through the internet, I think it's quite easy now. You know,
Hmm.
you have a lot of things online where you can apply, and what I do. So that's how I get my jobs. And definitely, there's a lot of other people out there too. It's a little bit of luck, and of course, it's also skills or experience. But important is that you enjoy what you're doing, and then it expresses in your work.
Totally. Okay.
Yeah.
Next question is, are you a cat or a dog person? And if you could be an animal, which one that would be and why?
I'm more a dog person, I believe, because I grew up with dogs. I also like cats, but cats are a little more. Uh, Dogs are always there, you know. They're always like your friend all the time. Like, and cats are sometimes they want to be close, and sometimes they want to ignore people. I
Yeah, very
mean,
independent. Yeah.
exactly, they're independent. It's also the no wonder in language you call men more like dogs and women more like cats, because there's a reason women can also sometimes show you that a little bit. I mean, not in a bad way, but there's a difference. And if I could be an animal, I probably would choose a bird
Wow.
because I've been paragliding before and being able to just fly. I mean, this must be an amazing
Wow.
feeling.
And
Yeah.
if
And
if you
there's
could
no borders for birds.
exactly.
They just go wherever they want. There's no check-in, there's nothing like that. They just fly wherever they like.
And if you could fly anywhere in the world right this moment, right now, where would you fly and why?
Right now,
Yeah.
um, Asia is too hot right now, that I know. I have been there before in summer and it's too hot. I I probably would fly to California and Hawaii again because I've been
Wow.
there, but it's been a while now, and I miss San Diego. And
Wow.
yeah, it's a beautiful place. Yeah,
And do you go to the US very often or not?
I used to go like very often, but then I had also work here, and you know, life always changes a bit.
Yeah.
And then I discovered Asia, so I went more to the east, but I still want to go again, as America is not just a country for me. I'm connected to it through my mom and also growing up in the 80s. You know, I mean, now it's a different time, but in the 80s, America was huge. I mean, every movie which came out, all these legendary films and music, you know, and then
100%.
you kind of have the US somewhere in a different place. You know?
100%.
Yeah.
The questions left. Let's do it. Okay, Ezra from Switzerland. Next
Uh-huh.
question is, if you could make up a new school subject, what that would be?
A new school subject.
Yeah, a new one.
A new school subject. That's an interesting question. I talked about a similar thing quite a while ago because sometimes I have conversations with the tourists who come here and we talk about different countries in the world and everything. And I think I would include um, traveling to a third world country and staying in that country for a while to get another feeling for where they're from
Hmm.
and how people live there, and that when you break it down, people are people. Because when I traveled to India, for example, many people told me, how could you go there? And, so much poverty and sometimes it's dirty or whatever. But I always told them like it's a great thing to do that, for yourself also and for the people. You come there, they're happy that you come because they love visitors. And on the other hand, you see it in reality. It's not on TV where maybe a starving child and a telephone number. It's like it's kind of a box, and
Yeah.
you can kind of break that box when you actually travel to that place and get an understanding for what these people are about and what the world is about. So I always say if they're in the schools, they should mandatory make people travel to such places. It would be great. I'm telling you, it would change so much.
Great points. I love your concept, Ezra, and it makes so sense because sometimes when you when you see with your eyes in real, when you feel, the whole situation, that's when you understand more about it. Of course, you can read, you can see documentaries, you can, and it's amazing. It's open your mind. But when you are there and you presence the situation, I'm sure you feel a different way and you appreciate more about life as well, and you understand more about things in life. So I get your point. Wow.
Yeah, and also, culturally, because sometimes you have misunderstandings only
Yeah.
because people don't really know the background. And if
Totally.
people knew more backgrounds, or if they really traveled there, I mean, I went to poor areas in India, and it was just people. You had a conversation, you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
even they maybe had less. Still, in the end, we have similar issues in life. We go through similar energies and whatever, and it all neutralizes. And I think that's very important, especially in a world where it feels that people separate more and more.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Totally. Very good. Two questions left. Let's do
All
that.
right.
Before the next question, tell me, as a tourist guide, I'm sure you have so many stories, situations through your career, connect with people, showing around. If you could think about one situation that happened to you as a tourist guide that's for one reason or another you hold close to your heart. Could be a feedback, could be a conversation, could be a question that you had, could be anything that for you you feel like, you know what, I always remember this moment.
Oof, that's a hard question because I had so many people going with me. Um, there's so many situations. I mean, it also depends who is going with me and from where. I mean, what I always like is how you can break the ice when you know a little bit about another culture.
Mm-hmm.
America, US is closer to Europe than other cultures. So when American people come, I mean, I've been traveling there and I'm connected to the US, but it's still closer. You have automatically kind of an understanding. But when you have people from India, from, I don't know, Philippines or wherever, it's different. And when you know a little bit about their culture and you've been there or you know some language, which I do,
Mm-hmm.
then you get really funny moments, surprising moments for them because they never expect me to speak any Hindi. And suddenly I go Jaldi Chalo, and they're like, "What is happening now? Sir, where did you get this from?" And I'm like, "What?" And then you connect right away because
Yeah.
they understand, you understand them, and I had that many times. And this is also the way how I connect. I learn about the place, I understand the people, and then when you meet, you show it to them. Then it's
Yeah.
not just a Swiss person bringing them around now in Switzerland. Then it's like you become almost like friends. It's like humans interacting with humans, and this is very important for me. And they love it. Yeah, they love it.
Wow.
Exactly. I think that's probably the most special thing I can talk about. Yeah.
And for you, connection with people, you're always connecting with people around. And tell me
Uh-huh.
a person in your life that you feel more connected with right now. For example, sometimes when you're feeling the lowest for some reason, you're not feeling very well, or maybe you're feeling the greatest and you feel like, oh my God, I need to share the news. There's a person in your life right now that you feel very connected regarding both situations.
I mean, I'm very connected to my mom, of course,
Hmm.
and I think she's the one I can always talk about everything,
That's amazing.
and
Wow.
that's very important. And of course, you know how it is with family. Sometimes it's always family is always emotional,
Uh-huh.
so sometimes it gets very emotional in the positive way. Sometimes it can also go in the other direction. Everyone
Sure.
knows that, you know. But I think with my mom, I can definitely talk about everything. Yeah.
Okay, so she's watching this interview right now and you have a moment and opportunity to send her a message. What would you say? She's watching.
Get better soon, and you're on the way of feeling good again, and things gonna be all right.
Beautiful. I love it. Amazing. Last question. Ready?
Yeah, sure.
Let's do it. Last question. Do you like dancing?
Yeah, sometimes I learned a little bit of the Bhangra dance, you know, ballet ballet. This is like the Punjabis. So
Wow.
this is also an exercise dance. So for a while I learned that a little bit. Yeah.
Before the last question, Ezra, tell me what the movie industry has taught you so far. Be an actor, be a filmmaker, be involved in the movie industry. What's something that you've learned so far?
Um, like I said before, it's a direction where you have to work with people. It's very
Hmm.
important. But for
Yeah.
me, this was never an issue. When I do creative work, the creativity and the outcome is very important for me. So how you put this together also with other people. Um, what definitely was something which I experienced with acting is that you have to approach your feelings way more, also the
Hmm.
uncomfortable ones, because if you want to act truthfully, then you cannot hold back. You have to really embrace even what's not comfortable, and this kind of makes you get relaxed with it.
Hmm.
So it has like a psychology, like somehow like a it can be healing. It can
100%.
it can because you know acting is just how we call it is a term, but acting is very close to life. So if you see good acting, then it's like wow, this was like it happened. This is
Yeah.
what good acting is. That's why acting for me is always like a weird term because acting like it's more like acting. And so I think it's very close to life. Also, when you tell stories, life is a story. It's
Hmm.
a trillion stories,
100%.
and a movie in the end is just um, bringing together the most special moments and connecting them to an interesting story you want to watch. Because of course, there's also moments in life which maybe would be a little boring if you include them into a film. But I think the connection between the medium film and life is also what pulled me in there, you know, and the same goes also interacting with people. And I think somebody who wants really have a good time and be creative in that direction uh, should open up to that.
100%.
Yeah.
Okay. Last question for you is, which bad habits you wish you could stop?
A bad habit.
Yeah.
I I quit a lot of bad habits. I quit smoking like 8 years ago.
Wow.
I uh I do a lot of sports, but I always do that. Like sometimes you have these times where you go a little down. Not now I'm in a good time. I really work out hard and play basketball and everything. But
Oh,
I don't know. Something I should quit right now.
could be something not a, yeah,
Maybe thinking about what I should quit.
good one. I love your answer.
Sometimes it's just all good and things are all right.
And what will be the title of your memoir one day?
My memoir. Oof. Uh, Even if it wasn't always easy, I enjoyed.
Perfect. Wow. Amazing. Right now, the yet, let's play now the word association game, okay? I'm going to say some words, just one word that comes to your mind. Quick thinking, okay?
Mm.
Let's start with money.
Money.
Yeah.
Money, everyone needs it, but it should never be the goal.
One word, okay?
Just one word as an answer.
Yeah.
Aha. Money. Um, Needed.
Fear.
Fear. Embrace.
Life.
Life. Live.
Family.
Family. Um, Family. Trust.
Love.
Love. I think it's illusion.
Okay? Religion.
Religion. Complicated.
Sex.
Sex. Uh, Sex. Needed.
Politics.
Politics. Complicated.
Friendship.
Friendship. Important.
Desire.
Desire. Possible disappointment.
Regret.
Avoidable.
Success.
Success. Overrated.
Wish.
Controversy.
Happiness.
Happiness. Important.
One word for Switzerland.
One word for Switzerland.
Yeah.
Balanced.
One word for tourist guide.
Tourist guide. Interesting.
And the last one now, acting, one word.
Acting.
Yeah.
Truth finder. That's a
Wow.
word.
Okay. Let's pretend now I'm going to meet your best friend for a coffee, and I'm going to ask your best friend. Define Ezra in one positive and one negative word only. What your best friend would say about you?
Probably I mean, that's what you want to hear first, the positive or the negative?
Let's go for the negative first.
Probably I can be stubborn sometimes, a
Okay.
little bit, but it got a lot better the older I get.
Okay.
And positive that I'm very open-minded. I'm
Amazing.
yeah, I try not to limit
Judge.
myself
I see.
in life, because I think that's also an essence of life that we live it, you know what I mean? So many people don't because they don't hear, not because life isn't there, because they just don't go for it.
Totally. Great point.
Yeah.
Let's play now Ezra in the magic box, and you can ask me a question. But actually, before you ask me the question, in the beginning of the interview, you asked me to share a picture with you. Now I got that in my head. So I need to go to my phone and I'm going to choose a picture for you to see, okay? Just because you challenged me. I love you challenged me in the beginning and I kept that in my mind. So let's see. There's so many pictures. If I find, I mean, I have a lot of videos because of the show that I promote every day, thumbnails. So let's see if I have a picture, an interesting picture. Let's see. I like it that you challenged me in the beginning. I like that. Okay, I can see already one. Let me see if I can. Okay, I could share. Oh, actually, okay, I'm gonna share this one. This one was quite special. First, I'm gonna show, and after I'll tell you where it was taken. Okay.
Sure.
So, can you see this picture?
Yeah, I can see it.
Right. So first, try to guess where I am, like the place. Can you see a little bit like it's a place? It's a closed.
Uh, there's
Oops.
something underneath. I only see like a wooden door.
Yes.
What is underneath?
Okay, so I'm gonna just see the picture again. I'm gonna tell you where it was. So
Uh-huh.
this picture, fun fact, this picture was in a bathroom. Yeah.
Oh, okay, I thought so, yeah.
And now the most interesting thing, Buckingham Palace.
Buckingham Palace.
Yes,
Oh,
exactly.
nice.
So
Beautiful.
the thing was, we went to a tour, Buckingham Palace. They open every summer. So my work
Oh.
colleagues, we went for a tour there, and you couldn't take picture anywhere, the place we were walking. So I went to the toilet and I was like, I need to take a picture in the toilet in Buckingham Palace just to keep that. I was doing the tour and the lady said, there's a toilet in here. I said, yes. So she showed me the toilets and I went there and I said, I need to take a picture in the toilet, at least in the toilet of Buckingham Palace.
That's good. I mean, pictures are also like memories in the end, you know what I mean?
100%.
It's
I
like
have
it and at the same time we take so many, sometimes we have to remember about our memories, right?
100%. And actually, I have the pictures here where we were because in the back of the Buckingham Palace, there is like a park as well, like a garden, beautiful garden where you could take pictures and you could,
Oh,
but I want to be inside of the Buckingham Palace. So that was the only place I could take a picture and remember that I was there. So that picture, very interesting one. You see,
yeah,
you
that's
challenge
cool.
me.
Yeah, yeah,
I was expecting to share that moment that you just challenged me, and I was going through my picture, and I found this one for you. Amazing! I love it. I love it. Very
yeah,
good.
it's a good one. And it's great that you actually took that picture just for that moment, you know. If somebody
Absolutely,
saw that picture, people wouldn't even realize that you were in there. So that's
100%, 100%, and it wasn't prohibited. So I just there was nothing fake prohibited. Take a picture here. So I just took a picture in the mirror of one of the toilets of the Buckingham Palace. Why not?
that's cool.
You see, I can be creative as well. You see.
You know what? You know what's funny about creativity? A lot of people assume that creativity mostly is found in the arts, but I don't agree to that. You know,
So
creativity is what humans look for,
100%.
because that's why most people get uncomfortable when they don't have a problem anymore, because they can't become creative anymore and find a solution.
Yeah,
So I think creativity is the spark in life.
100%. It's something
And
spontaneous. It's something that you create. So
exactly, and I mean, like playing a role, paintings, dancing, whatever, it's always connected to how do I solve it, you know what I mean? How do I put my hands into the right position that the dance move is exactly the way I want it? How do I make the frame that the film or like the
yeah,
acting in it is exactly how I want it? And all the other things in the world where people need to find solutions for something is the same thing when you break it down. So in the
100%.
end, everyone is creative and everyone is also an actor. It's like
For
that.
sure. For sure.
You know?
Anyway, I love that you challenged me in the beginning of the interview, and I shared this moment with you that I wasn't expecting. So there we go. That was the
Yeah,
something I
of
could share
course.
with you.
Of course.
All right, Ezra, you can ask me a question now.
Yeah, exactly. I actually wrote one down. It's connected to something we talked about. In life, where is your sweet spot? So where is it not too much? And where is it not enough? No, where is it exactly right?
Perfect question. My God, I haven't been asked this question before. My God, over so many interviews I've done. This way, let's put this way. You know what? I could tell you so many places that so many situations or places that feel it just feel right being there. Yeah. But the first one that came to my mind that it's something that I do every weekend, my therapy of the weekend, going to the cinema. Oh my God, when I'm sitting in the cinema to watch a movie, it just feels right for me. I love it. I love going to the movies. For me, it's a therapy. It's just a place where, I even think about sometimes, my God, hopefully next life, I would love to have this routine again, to love to go to the cinema because it's something that I love going to see a movie every weekend. So it just feels right for me. As soon as I get sit down, I see the big screen, I get the popcorn or anything else, and I just sit down. I feel as an experience. I feel having like an experience. I could tell you other situations, but this one was the first one that came to my mind, and it feels right for me being there, sitting there. It feels myself. You know what I mean? It just
Mm.
feel like it's a great place to be. So yeah, in the cinema for sure.
Yeah, and a lot of people have that because I think it's also a little connected to that because film is so close to life, right?
one Hundred
It,
percent.
it's maybe a story somebody else wrote down, maybe some other people acted out, maybe somebody else was filming it, but
Yeah,
it reminds us so much of ourselves.
it's a journey.
You
Every
know?
movie I see, it's just a journey. That you go through, and
What's
you
your favorite film?
I could. This is even harder. This is a very hard question because
It
I
is.
could tell you so many. You know what? I'm gonna go for the Green Book. Have you seen the Green Book?
Yeah,
I
very,
love that movie.
very
It's
good
not my
film.
favorite, but one of my favorite that came to my mind right now. I love the Green Book because I love the contrast between both of them traveling around the south of the US with this, controversy things about, color, about sexuality, all of that. And I think it was an amazing movie. I love the contrast between both of the characters, the connection between them, the way they develop a relationship, a friendship through the movie. Beautiful, beautiful movie. When I watch it, just for me, it's like
And it
goosebumps.
also flips the normal stereotypes a little bit,
100%. Absolutely.
and that's really cool about this
Yeah.
film, that they kind of find each
Change.
other
They change
in
it.
the mirror. Exactly.
Yeah.
All right,
This
this is
beautiful,
great.
this beautiful, elegant man, you know what I mean? That's not expecting to be so well educated, so beautifully. And the other one, you know what I mean? Very rough and very New York out, in the rough in the nights out. So the contrast between both of them, that makes the beauty. And,
Yeah.
it's just amazing. I love that movie for sure. Yeah, but I could tell you others as well, but this one came to my mind right now.
Yeah, of course. I mean, there's so many. You want to know my favorite film?
Yes, please tell me.
I think for me it's Forrest Gump.
Wow, I haven't watched for years this movie. For
Yeah, because
years. Yeah.
Forrest Gump for me is like a masterpiece because it includes everything, like from
Yeah.
comedy to drama to action to, I mean, just everything. And it's life, so much
100%.
life. And then it kind of shows that overthinking holds you back. This film shows it so much because Forrest is actually a person which is considered not so intelligent and whatever, but
Hmm.
through his way, how he just goes into the world like a child, he lives the life of 10 people.
Right.
And the greatest part is that Tom Hanks actually acted it out after the kid. So young Forrest was what Tom Hanks used to play the role, and that makes it even more beautiful.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Did you enjoy the interview?
Yeah, it was great. It was very easygoing. I feel like I could go and have a beer with you now because you're a very
Yeah.
open-minded, easygoing person.
Absolutely. I love it. Thanks again, Ezra, for taking the time for the interview. Thanks for being so
Sure.
kind. We
No
mentioned
problem.
this interview today. I think we've been trying for a while, and now is the day. And I'm so glad we connected right now. We are
Yeah.
relaxed. We have a great time, and I think that's what I like the most about the show. Is about connect with people. And guess what? That's the best really anyone can have. When I'm here on the show, that's what I love. It's great to be here. One day I would like to come to, I've been to Zurich before. I'm not sure. I don't think I went to a very small town close by Zurich. It was 25 minutes on the train. I don't remember the name now. It's actually your name of your city. It reminds me of the city I've been a long time ago there, but I don't remember now the name. Anyway, when I come to Switzerland next time, we're going to go for that beer, okay?
Sure, let me know. Yeah, you know that in Switzerland you have different language parts. You know that, right?
Yes, I know. Yeah,
And
I've been to Zurich, I've been to Geneva as well, the
yeah,
French. I've been to Geneva
exactly. French
twice.
side, Italian
But
side, and
yeah,
east of Switzerland. Yeah. But
absolutely.
yeah, feel free. I'm very used to meet people from all around and show them Switzerland. So whenever you feel like, let me know. No problem.
And before you go, if you can share a positive message, a
Oh,
positive
yeah,
quote, or
exactly.
anything that you live by.
Yeah. The one I somehow carry with me since years now is it's not the mountain we conquer, but ourselves. And it's by Edmund Hillary, Sir Edmund Hillary. He was a climber.
Wow,
And I think it says it all.
totally amazing.
But it was a great conversation.
Thank
And
you so much.
yeah,
Thanks again.
thanks for inviting me.
Send my regards to your mom and to your
Oh,
friends, and you keep in touch, okay? It was a pleasure having you on this show. Okay, have a good night. Okay,
thank you. You too. Good night.
take care. Bye bye. Good
Bye.
night.
Bye.
Bye. So, did you like the show? Don't forget to give a like, to share it, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And if you'd like to be part of the show as well, first, subscribe to our channel, and after that, just go to our website, www.williamandthemagicbox.com, and send us a request saying why do you like to be part of the show. And I see you there. Bye bye, see you next time.